Live from Callens, Virginia, home of American Times Publishing and the home of the Dixieline Connection World Headquarters, here at the foot of Turkey Cock Mountain. It is May 27th at 4:51 p.m. as we attempt the Chaturama, as we drive forward to 1,000 subs. We're looking for those 1,000 subscribers. Hey there, hey there. I'm back. I'm very appreciative. So I was doing some research this afternoon. I just finished doing a little reading. I got all my chores done. I've been working hard. Got everything done. Everything's tight. And I did research this afternoon. And you know how long it normally takes somebody to get 1,000 subscribers? Oh, don't be doing that now. Don't be doing that. What do you say, Day? What do you say, John? Um, do you know how long it normally takes a person? D-Lo. Gandhi, we're getting there, man. You got to keep digging. Keep digging. I'm going to keep digging. Keep digging. Man, I'm going to just keep on digging. Got some good music playing. 9:29, I think now. 9:25, 9:20, 9:20s. We're up in the 9:20s. I can put pictures up. It gives you more controls. And I can put photographs up and I can have group chats and you can do all kinds of stuff. I use Ivomec for cattle and 926. There you go. 926. I use Ivomec for cattle and use it once a month. And if the dog's between 30 and 50 pounds, I give him a half cc under the neck, subcutaneously. Yeah, just use it on bulldogs. All we're talking about are American Pit Bull Terriers. For anybody watches this stream. Yeah, man. I've been using it since like 1986, 1987. Before that, we used a product. You can look it up. It was called steroid keroside. I just like saying it. It was this stuff. We had to get it from the vet in these glass bottles back in the 80s. And you put 1 cc in a syringe and you gave it to the dog every day in their food. Steroid keroside. No, I mean I'll talk a little conditioning, but I don't have any information on steroids. What's going on, man? Yeah, using it orally is fine too, and you can put it in their food. Hey, Jay Cash, what's going on, man? I mean, you know, look, there at the end, I'd only use it if the dog like had an injury or an older dog. And all I ever used was 1 cc of equipoise on Saturday night. And that was it. I'll just give them 1cc equipoise on Saturday night. I didn't mess with all that stuff, man. It's all too complicated. All that water-based stuff and having to use it all the time and giving my dog shots every day and pills every day and all that stuff. Well, equipoise is an oil-based steroid. And you give them one shot and it just stays in their system all week. Well, you need, if you know, I mean, I don't know, man. It would all depend on what you were using and all that shit. I mean, I'd just talk to my vet. I'd talk to my vet or I'd find an expert. Yeah, and I think it come from before that, Ganya. And steroids are the same thing. I wouldn't even use fucking steroids, man. I mean, all steroids do is make a dog denser. Steroids take a 34-pound dog and make it weigh 35, 36. Why you want to do that? You know, steroids got you out there working that dog for 6 hours instead of 3. I don't know. I never saw an advantage to steroids. Not a big steroid fan. Yeah. Yeah. No, not a big fan of steroids. Good young dog, good healthy dog, you know. They don't need no juice. Well, I'll tell you what, when the feds come to my house, you know what they found? When they searched my whole fucking house, you know what they found? They found 1cc of, I think it might have been equipoise in my desk. That's all I had on my whole property. I didn't have no juice here at all. None. They found plenty of pot. They found almost a quarter pound of pot. Uh, yeah, man. Go sterile big time. Oh, well. At least I don't use it. I don't mess with it, man. You know, I don't fuck with it. They had it all on the warrant looking for it. And I had like one preloaded syringe of equipoise laying in my desk that I'd picked up on a trip to Mexico years earlier and forgot it was even in my desk. Yeah, man. Man, there's all kinds of ways. Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's like I tell people. They ask me how to feed a dog, how to condition a dog. Look, you know how to feed and condition a dog. You just got to come off that hip. You got to go down to the health food store. You got to go down to the Oriental grocery. You got to go down to the butcher. And you got to go get the stuff. You know how to feed a dog? It's all already out there. You just got to read it, look it up. No, I think they banned it or something because of a song in there. I got to be careful about the music I play. I applied to have that song removed or replaced or whatever, and I'm trying to get it put back up. So somebody turned me in for having a song. What happens is somebody will watch the video and they'll hear a song in there and they'll turn you in for playing a song. Uh, so what I've learned is I play music from overseas, and that way can't nobody turn me in because they don't know what the fuck I'm playing. So like right now I'm playing hits from, I think this is Liberia. Hits from the country Liberia. It's actually pretty good. You know, they got a good beat going on over there in Liberia. Makes me want to eat some fucking bush meat, man. Y'all like eating bush meat? I swear to God, man, I don't know what's wrong with these fuckers with the like button. I think they just like to see me go crazy. Call them motherfuckers, flip them off, talk shit to them. We know who it is. You know. No. I've been to Czech Republic, Slovakia, Vienna, Austria, of course, um, but never been to Serbia or Russia. No. Love it, bushmeat. Uh, you want me to tell the story of Bo going to Russia? Bo Jr. It was Champion Bo Jr. went to Russia, not Grand Champion Bo. Grand Champion Bo went to Grand Champion Bo went to Malaysia. It was Bo Jr. that went to Russia. Uh, that's a funny story. They wrecked that car, flipped that sucker. Flap flappa. Shit cost him some money, boy. It was an expensive dog. That cost you more than getting the dog shipped from Lucky Lopez. No, I don't think he ever bit the owner. He just attacked him, just like scared the hell out of him. I don't think he had a chance to bite him. He just come out of the kennel and come over the front seat while they were driving down the road, and they wrecked the car. Never heard of him biting either one of those guys. Oh yeah, man, my Zach dog, he had his own cat. I got pictures of him with his cat, old Zach and his cat. Oh yeah. I don't think he had time to bite because they went off the road and flipped the car. Everybody got thrown out of the car. One of the guys bad. Then they had to catch the dog. And then they had to get the crate, put the crate together. Well, yeah, she wasn't a grand champion. Yeah, she was just a 3-time winner. I think she was only a 3-time winner. You know, hell, I never got to see that bitch go. I rolled her one time, and then I give her back to Russ. I matched her. I mean, I didn't match her. I bred her twice. I didn't match her. I bred her twice. And hell, from what I see, I was the only person who got any pups off of her. If I'd known they were gonna fuck that dog up, I would have I wouldn't have let them have her. No, I didn't go in. I went into May May. Yeah, I lost. I lost in the May May with Chi Chi, with champion Chi Chi. That was a good one. That May May was a good bitch, man. She was a 7-time winner. Going for number 8. Well, you know, it is what it is. She sure looked like it. It fucking freaked me out. Um, and she was a good one. I'll tell you what, she was, those were females at 43 pounds. And when you start getting into that weight, a lot of times you can end up with a bigger dog than you realize. And man, they had a huge 43-pound bitch. I mean, she was a good looking dog. You I mean, it's just the way it goes. Can't win them all. I'll never make no excuses. But you know what I do like making? Is money. Money. I like making that money. We ought to sell something. Ought to auction something off. Get the day started right. Ought to auction a book off for something. Oh yeah, man. shit happens, you know. Um, which one? That the big one or the little one? The big picture. That's Grand Champion Zabo. Right before he went for his 5th. I mean, we just emptied him out, and we were right up there on up in the mountains, and had just emptied him out, and was getting ready to take him and match him. That was probably about an hour before we matched that dog. Oh yeah, man. Big old tall sucker, man. 52 pounds, I think he was. Or was he 49? He might have been. Fuck, it's been so damn long. Might have been 49 or 50. Yeah, I think it was 49 or 50. But that's that dog, man. The one that got almost ruined 8 weeks before that. And D-Lo, what's going on, man? Uh-oh, who you been trolling on Laced with? What you been doing? What's up, Lark? Jimmy Mack. Yeah, man, we marching on to the 925 the 1,000 mark. Oh, oh, dude. So I matched him into Fletcher Chavis and won a quick one with him just 8-10 weeks before this picture was taken, right? And I mean, one real quick, like he didn't even get touched. And at the show, you got your old smart asses that want to talk shit after you win. Man, my rule always was when somebody wins, man, you don't say nothing to them. And if you want to get on them, man, you give them a call later on. Let them enjoy their moment. But anyhow, fucking Ernest Hollingsworth, blah 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 blah. My red man dog do this. My red man dog do that. So we hooked up right then and there. Well, you know what? You got to read my book, man. I don't want to tell you the story. It's in my book. You read the story in the book, remember? I don't want to tell the story on here. That's that Zabo dog from the book, remember? Zabo? Z-A-B-O? I don't want to tell the story. Man. Yeah, you read it. Remember the story? I don't want to tell it on video. I don't want to tell it. It's too good. They got to read that fucker. That's one of the prime stories in that book, man. When I put old Hollingsworth on blast and shit. No, man. Shit. May. I still got plenty of these Mayday pictures. I got these signed pictures from Victor Acart. I got these signed pictures from Victor Acart. Yeah, that sounds good. Don't forget. Mayday, man. Mayday. Signed on the back by Victor Acart. Hand signed. These aren't copies. These are original pictures that he sent to me. They're pretty cool, man. So maybe we'll do that and a book of interviews. This book right here has got interviews from Boudreaux, Hooten, Bobby Hall, James Crenshaw, Pat Patrick, Captain America, Mountain Man, Gary Hammonds, Victor Acart, Bob Pitts, me, Burton, Harry Hargroves. This is a 2006 first edition. Matter of fact, I think I only got 2 of these left. But anyhow, it's a good book. Right there. Hey, check it out. Right there at the beginning, there's that picture I was looking for. What's that right there? Look at that dog. And think about Eli and Eli Jr. Look at that dog. I'm telling you, man, that Trey Hands rascal got more to do. That Trey Hands rascal, man, and that Tudor's Black dogs, man. That Gaboon Trey Hand, you know, you don't see nothing to do with his dogs. I mean, what happened to all his bloodline? Where'd all his dogs go? Who got Gaboon Trahan's dogs? I mean, he was heavy duty dog man with a yard full of dogs. Anybody heard any stories ever about what happened to Gaboon Trahan's dogs? Well, Carver got some of them. That's true. I don't know. Well, I'm just still thinking about where the hell Eli come from. I'm trying to trace it back through other black dogs. I'm trying to trace back where Eli come from. Like Eli couldn't have just come out of thin air. Old Smoke and I were talking the other night about Eli being a Henry dog, like that Tudor gave Boudreaux and those guys a pure Henry dog. But the thing is those dogs had to be somewhere before that. And why do I say that? Because they're somewhere after that. Man, because it's just going to end up in a dumpster, Fat Farm. That shit's just going to end up in a dumpster, bro. I got nobody to will it to. I got nowhere for it to go. I'd rather someone have it. I don't want this stuff. Plus, I got one that I kept. There was one picture he gave me I kept. He sent me a whole stack of them, man. I do what I want with that shit. So anyhow, I got that picture of Mayday and the book of interviews, and I'm gonna auction these two off to support the page today, and we're gonna run the auction till I don't know. We're gonna run this one for a while. We run this one till 6 o'clock. We run this auction till 6 o'clock, and you get the Mayday picture right from Victor Acart, signed. Oh yeah, it's signed. It's signed by Victor Acart. Look, it's signed. And then you get the book, and I'll throw in a picture of Grand Champion Bo, and I'll sign it. There you go. I give you the Bo picture, and I signed it. So you get the two photographs and the book. And we'll run the auction till 6 o'clock. And I appreciate your opening bid there, man. That was very cool. Thank you. Class move. No, man. What about Floyd's father? Do you know what Floyd's father's name was, Alan? Floyd's father's name was Clayon. It was like Clayton without the T. Did you get a hold of some of that Bow Blood? Oja? OD? OD, did you get some of that Bow Blood? Tom, what's going on? I got my internet fixed. I got that straightened out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you even got some Two Eyes blood in there too, man. That's got Two Eyes and Bo. That's got all my good stuff from the '90s. The only thing you're missing is some of my Maverick stuff. I'm gonna tell you that Sandy dog. OD, that's Sandy dog in Footsie's pedigree with no slouch. Oh, you had one off of Darla? Man, you know, I've still got a dog off of Darla's brother, Black Cat. Well, no, not brother. It would be her Darla's. Anyhow, Black Cat was Darla's brother, or Black Belt, and I bred him to his sister, and got Black Cat, and I've got a dog off of that Black Cat. Cool, man. Well, that's good. So you still got some of that blood? Damn, you done had a bunch of my stuff. Heavy D. Well, of course, you got all that stuff coming from Ozzy. Um, and then, of course, Philadelphia, man. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh both for many, many years. You know, I don't want to say no names or nothing. I mean, I don't know who's who and what's what. It's been 25 years, man. You know, but Pennsylvania's always been well represented. One of my favorite tutors come from Pennsylvania. A guy named Ron Ferguson was from Erie, Pennsylvania. And he lived up in Erie. And I stayed with him for a whole week before he matched that champion Bronson dog into Bunce's tadpole. I think it was tadpole he went into, out of Bobby Jr. and out of Chainsaw and Dirty Mary. Chainsaw Red and Dirty Mary. My favorite YouTube dog, man, for what, like entertainment value or for seriousness? I like Triple J. That's my man. I mean, I watch Triple J's videos. You know, I mean, they're fun to watch. He puts his heart into them. Ah, come on now. No, I like watching Triple J stuff, man. I mean, he puts his heart into it. Poor guy wishes he could go live, but he got a shitty connection. Um, I like watching Lucky Lopez. You know, he'd been having a hard time here lately. Yeah, Lucky kind of been having Groundhog Day here lately. So, you know, let's see where we at. Let's see where we at. So I didn't want to tell y'all while I was doing it, but I just shot my first video for Patreon. Oh, we're at 927. We done picked up two more. Um, I just shot my first video for Patreon. You know what that is? Patreon. $75, $75, $75, $75. Heck yeah, get a meal from him, man. The priest. That's our man. I told him that was his nickname. Man, I like giving people nicknames. You know? The priest. Well, I might just throw a few videos up on there. I just might throw a few videos up on there, some behind the scenes stuff, you know? You got to have 1,000 subscribers to do super chats. Mr. Hendricks, what's going on? But the big thing that you can do also, once you got 1,000 subscribers, we can do like podcast stuff. Like I can put 4 or 5 of you up in there together. I can do split screen stuff. I can put photographs up. It gives me all kinds of controls that I don't have now. No, nothing on Grand Champion Identity. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I got a girl on it now. Should be ready here in the next week or two. Should be ready next week, actually. I told you they're that Gildan t-shirts. Nice t-shirts, heavy t-shirts. It's just that logo on the front, Dixieline Connection. The other shirt, I'm still working on getting the artwork done for the back piece of it. Where I want to have my new logo. See, I want to revamp my logo, my Dixieline logo. Trying to get someone to help me redo my logo. And I want a new logo put on the front up here. And then I got this back piece I want to do. And I got all the artwork for it. I know what I want it to look like. Ratless Butkus. Didn't he lose to Wicked? Did he lose to Wicked? Now I'll tell you, you talk about underrated stud dogs. Stud dogs that were underrated, that deadlift dog. Oh yeah, I'm keeping the flag, but I might downplay it a little bit. Maybe take the color out of it and put it in the background. Man, you know the whole thing. I ain't going PC on you, but the whole thing is, man, I don't want to hurt no children's feelings and shit, man. You know, I mean, I don't want to disenfranchise myself from young people. Um, so so I'm just working new. That's all. You know, I'm working on something new, and it's still going to be in there, but you know, you just gonna have to look. That's all. You're gonna have to look. It's not going to be the it's not going to be the center of it. So you know, I mean that's just the way it is. So because it's not that important to me. Yeah, it's not that important to me, man. Um, and if it's so hurtful to so many people, oh well, I don't know about that now. I don't know about that. I got plenty of black friends that actually want me to put a rebel flag on the shirt. The original Dixieline Connection logo is doing, and it's got a rebel flag on it. And I've got black friends that are waiting for the shirt. They're gonna wear it. Now it doesn't have any color to it. It's all just lines. But they're gonna wear it. I guarantee you. Yeah, man. Then they might not wear it walking down the street in Detroit. And see, you got to remember something about me. You know, I wasn't born down here. You know, I'm not. I'm not. I'm from fucking England. So I've just always used it as a provincial thing, as to say, hey, look, this is where I'm from. You know, yeah, man. I've just always had it as part of my logo to say, look, this is where I'm from. And the way I got the name, my kennel name, I mean, it's my fucking kennel name, Dixie Line Connection. I've been the I've been the Dixie Line Connection for 30 something years, man. Isn't that cool, man? That poster my boy had me made was badass, man. Some of my fans send me some of the nicest stuff. And you wouldn't believe some of the shit I get, man. But that right there, and where the dude's got the American flag on it, and he's tearing it open, he's got the rebel flag under there, and it says Dixieline Connection. But I've been Dixieline Connection for over 30 years, man. You but no, I'm revamping it for me, man. I'm doing it for me because it's 2021. You know, I'm doing it because I want to do it. I'm not doing it because you want me to do it or someone else wants me to do it. It's part of how I've changed. And uh, now I'm going full colors on the back of this shirt. This new shirt that I got coming out, the back piece is in full color. I mean, it's got the old logo, full color, all that shit. You know, you know. So, but that'll probably be the last time on that back piece because then the new logo will be used from then on out. But this new shirt, like when the new shirt comes out, the new logo, it'll be the first time it's used. And yeah, see how it goes. Oh, I am. But it's got on the top of it Dixieline Connection World Tour. You know, because that's what it is. It's a Dixieline Connection World Tour. It looks like a concert T-shirt. I'll tell you, man, it'd be nice. Some good shirts, some good pants. Make some pants with that snake bite stuff down on the bottom of them, laced with the game. You know what I mean? You know, that heavy stuff down on the bottom, so damn dog can't bite me. A buddy of mine made that, man, and I asked him if he could make some copies of it. 2320, and let me turn my computer a little bit. I asked him if he could make some copies of it, and so far, no copies. Yeah, so far I hadn't gotten any copies of it. You know, of course, I could take a picture of it and make copies of it, but I'm not going to do that. You know, it's not my art. And but but yeah, man, that's pretty cool piece right there. You know, turn this back. Yeah, man. Well, hell, I could leave it like that. It don't really matter. Leave it like that. Shit. The clown. The clown. Anybody want me to hit the clown? Do some crazy shit. Damn right, man. Jared, I need about 50 of them. Yeah, we need about 50 of them, man. You know, them some bitches are cool. I'll tell you what, they make a good T-shirt. The whole poster would make a good T-shirt. I mean, I couldn't sell it. I'm not going to sell it, but you could sell it, Jared. I don't care if you do it, but I'm not selling it. It's too wide open for me. All righty. Where we at now? Oh hell, I sold some stuff on eBay. That's good. Man, my eBay business has been booming. 927. 927. At 927. So anyhow, I was looking up some statistics, and you know it normally takes 22 months to get 1,000 subscribers. 22 months. And you also have to have 10,000 viewing hours. So uh, not only do I have to have 1,000 subscribers, but I have to have 10,000 viewing hours. Well, just in the last 30 days, I got 7,900 viewing hours. And that's not including the last hour that we did here. So, and then you multiply that by the number of people in the room. So we got another, when I finish up an hour here and I got 40 people in the room, that's another 400 hours. So make that another that's 8,000 hours I've done in the last 30 days. You know, but it's hard work, man. It's hard work. There ain't nothing easy about it. Ain't nothing easy about it. 19 more minutes. 6 o'clock. 19 more minutes in the auction. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock. Oh, no, man. This is my group right here. This is my group. This is my homeboys. We all down with the program. I know who my foundation is. I know who my bulldogs are. I know who the grandparents and the parents are of my puppies. I know where it come from. Don't you worry about it. It's but yeah, but I've been looking at that Patreon, and they got a podcast feature on there. And what do you say, Ghost of Bully Son? And man, doing some podcasts would be fun, where we could all call in, talk to each other on the podcast. I think that would be a fun addition to all this interaction that we're doing. But yeah, hey, Ghost of Bully Son. So, hey, man, I got a question for you. The Eli dogs. Where were the Eli dogs before Eli? Like, who had the little black dogs before Eli? Where were they? Bolero! Bolero! What do you say, Reckless? Remember now, every time I say Bolero, you got to take a drink. It's drink time. To Bolero. That's pretty much, is that where that's, did he come straight from Tudor? Yeah, I agree with you, Ghost of Bully Son. That's what we were talking about today. That's what we were talking about today. That it come from the Henry stuff. I mean, because you can't hide a bloodline. So does that mean that Trahan's Rascal, another dog that looked just like that, was he a Henry dog? And does that mean that Carver's Black Widow was a Henry dog? I mean, which ones were the Henry dogs? And who had them? I mean, Eli couldn't have been the first one that they let out. There had to be others. So if you look back historically and try to identify dogs like Eli that other people had, which dogs would those be? I mean, Eli wasn't the first Henry dog that Earl Tudor let anybody ever have. I mean, he only ever let one out, ever. One. And it was Eli. And he produced a whole bloodline of dogs. So he lets one dog out and produces a whole bloodline of dogs from it. And he never let one out before. I don't believe it. I believe that he had let other ones out before, and people were forced to put papers on them that didn't reflect the breeding, just like Boudreaux did with Eli. So, you got to look, and who else did that? What other dogs? Like I said, I feel Trahan's Rascal was one of them. I believe Trahan's Rascal was definitely one of them. You know, they used to call him the half brother to Dibo, but he sure as hell didn't look like him. Whoop, I'll be right back. All right, all right. This is a good thing. Just got this in the mail. Open it on up. Yeah, you know, you can't hide the dogs. You can't hide them. I mean, it was a certain type of dog. Think of other little black dogs that were around before Eli. That's what I'm talking about. That's Purdy right there. I just got that in the mail. It's 50 jump drives, baby. $130. Shit's expensive, boy. And the jump drives are high. High. Tudor's Black Demon, another one. And he was a good looking dog. Lean looking, narrow chest. That's another dog that Trahan Gaboon posed with. You know, all that stuff's related. All those dogs are related. But for some reason, they wanted to hide that bloodline. They just, for some reason, but why? I think they were breeding black dogs all along. And then Floyd finally got let in the club. No, I think they were breeding black dogs all along. And Floyd, when he got Eli, he got let in the club. But hell, if you think about it, he let Junior Bush take the dog and match him. He didn't even match him himself. I mean, it's not like he put a whole lot of faith into the dog. And hell, Floyd didn't even breed his bitch. Jerry was the one that made the breeding that produced all the good dogs. And that breeding was a year old bitch they bred. When they bred Spook to Eli, Spook was a year old bitch. Well, I studied this stuff just like y'all. And what I've come to learn is that it's about the type of the dog and the person that made the breedings that bloodlines can be influenced very quickly. Within 2 or 3 generations, somebody can greatly affect a dog and his bloodlines. A breeder can make things better or worse very fast, and in most cases, worse. I'll give you an example. How many dogs? What's up, Old Smoke? How many dogs are on the grand champion list? How many dogs are on the grand champion list? Anybody know? Less than 100? Less than 100? You know why? Because everybody's a screw up. Because they're taking two pieces of paper and breeding them together instead of trying to figure out why the dog's bred like it is and where it come from. Yeah. Woo, I need a haircut. My hair is getting long. Oh man, what you talking about? I could take your average Patterdales and breed better dogs in 4 generations than most of these people got in their pit bulls. Oh, Old Smoke, you come up with a good subject. We're still talking about it. You know? I mean, Eli produced a whole line of dogs. So where were they before he was there? I mean, they had to be there before. I mean, let's look at Red Boy. Red Boy produced a whole line of dogs. Where were they beforehand? Where can you find a dog like Red Boy before Red Boy was alive? Historically, can you find one dog like Red Boy, not in his pedigree, but just in history? You know, in the same historical era that Red Boy came from, that could possibly be related to him. You know, a dog of the same caliber, that was the same kind of producer. But see, it's not true with bloodlines like Bolio. I mean, the Bolio bloodline, there was lots of people that had that stuff before Bolio existed. I mean, the Southwestern dogs were very popular. The stuff down from Fitzwater's Goldie and Marshall's Joe and all that stuff that Indian Bolio was down from. Those were some of the most popular dogs of the day, and there were lots of dogs around like Bolio, that type of dog. They were very popular dogs. Oh, just however you need to pay, man. You can pay by check, you can pay by money order, you can pay by Cash App, you can pay by PayPal, um, you can come by the house and bring me cash, whatever works. PayPal, yeah, PayPal's fine, man. PayPal's fine. I can send you a link, or you can just send it to me, whatever you want to do. $80, $80. We got 3 minutes to go. Let me show y'all one more time what we got for auction. It's the book interviews, and the book has Boudreaux, Hooten, Bobby Hall, Crenshaw, Patrick, Captain America, Mountain Man, Hammonds, Sonny Johnson, Victor Acart, Bob Pitts, me, Danny Burton, Harry Hargroves, and I'll go ahead and sign the inside front cover. I'll put one at auction May 27th, 2021. I must sign it. There you go. Okay, so that's all done. And you get the book, and you get the picture of Grand Champion Mayday, and the picture is signed to me from Victor Acart with his autograph on the bottom. And then they got a picture of Grand Champion Bo, and I signed it. So you got all that, and we got an $80 bid. $80 bid from JB, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Cool, man. Nice, man. That wasn't my dog, the great. Yeah, I didn't. That was some other rentals. It wasn't me. Um, um, I I knew a few dog men from Massachusetts. I don't know if they're still around. Um, Octagon Kennels, you remember those guys? And then Carriage House Kennels. You remember Carriage House Kennels? Wade Goodwin. You remember that guy? You remember him, Guardian? Wade Goodwin. All right, it's 6 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and call the auction. 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Oh, so you're calling 100 if I sign it? Now, you calling 100 or is it 80? I'm trying to figure this out. I got an $80 bid from JB. But I mean, I'll write anything on it you want. JB, I got an $80 bid from JB. 80, 80, 80. Once, JB. Going once to JB. Going once to JB. Going once. Going once. I'm going to allow for the lag. 81 from OD. OD is at 81. 82 from JB. 82 going once, 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 82 going once. Well, I was trying to figure out what Old Smoke was saying. Like $100 if I do what, but I didn't understand what was going on. Bill Wright, what's happening? We're auctioning off a book. It's a book interviews, and 2 photographs come with it. You get a picture of Mayday that's autographed by Victor Acart. And a picture of Grand Champion Bo, autographed by that bum. Oh man, I do PayPal. That's my favorite. I love PayPal. Oh no, I do PayPal. I'm trying to figure out what your bid was, Old Smoke. $100 if I do what? See, I mean, I can't say I do something if I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just ain't gonna say I do something. You know, it could be something freaky. Yes, yes, I do PayPal. All righty. $100. Old Smoke bid $100. $100 bid to Old Smoke. Old bid $100. $100 to Old Smoke. Going once. $100 bid to Old Smoke. Going twice. Old Smoke has bid $100. Going twice. But Old Smoke, you never said what I had to do. What were you saying I had to do? You just want me to write something on there? Troubleshooter, what's up, man? $100 going twice. It is sold, sold, sold. Sold, sold, sold to Old Smoke. Oh, if I do PayPal, okay. I mean, I just didn't want to get into nothing weird, man. Yeah. I mean, Fat Farm seen me getting a little concerned. All right, my man. My man. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo. Yeah. No feet. That's right. No feet. No feet, man. No feet. No feety feety. Hey, Old Smoke. You got my new book? Um, Old Smoke, have you got a copy of my new book? Oh, sure. Here's my email address. Well, look, I got one that's where's it at here? Hang on a second. It's this one. Yeah, I got one that's missing the front page out of it. Um, and that was a nice bid you made. And I'm just going to include this book with it. Okay, I'm going to include this book with it, and it's just missing the there's a blank page on the front. So so I'm gonna throw that book in with it, brother. So I'm gonna send you the two pictures, the book interviews, and a copy of my new book. And let me sign that too. I'll sign that to you real special right now. There you go. I signed the inside front cover, man. I wrote some cool shit in there. Oh man, it's $50, and you can order it on the front cover of my. Go to my YouTube page to the About section. You can order it there. You can go to my PayPal page and just send me $50. And well, wasn't a perfect copy. It had the front page of it messed up, and so there was somebody that was sick, and I had to write like a special letter to the person in the front of the book. And I screwed up writing the letter. I misspelled a word, and then I tried to fix it, and it just came out screwed up. So I tore that page out, and so it was just it was a second book, So just trying to get them in the hands of some people so they can read them and enjoy them. Past history. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? No. Just chilling here. Let me get you the link to order the book, Bill. Hang on just 1 second here. I'll get you the link to order the book. Waiting for the link. Oh, man. No, I got to be careful, man. It might dump my feed if I do that. I don't want to do that. It's already trying to choke out on me. So, don't want to lose my feed. Go to the About section on my YouTube channel, and you can order the book right there. It's got all the information, all the ways to order it. So, oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect. I'll get that shipped out tomorrow, man. That bad boy coming on the next thing smoking. You the man. You the man, old smoke. We'll fix you right up, man. Send you out a nice package. That big envelope that Amazon sent me, I'll fill that thing right back up. All right, Bill. Hey, y'all, this is my friend Bill Wright. That's a snake wrangling rascal right there now. Man, he ain't scared of shit. He'll grab you know them people like Steve Irwin, where they'll grab a possum by the neck and a raccoon by the tail and all that shit. That's what that dude right there will do. He'll do all that stuff, man. He's wide open, man. He's a real mountain man. That's my friend right there. William Wright, original mountain man from the hills of Virginia. Done went to Texas on me. He moved down there to Texas, help his family out and shit. I hated it too, boy. All right, Bill, come on back. Get your old lady's phone and get her to subscribe. Bill, get old Jack to subscribe. Grab Jack's phone and subscribe on Jack's phone. Tell Jack to subscribe. Send a message to Jack. Tell Jack I said hey. In my spring pole work, do I what? Hang on. With some mountain man stuff. Oh, man. Well, he used to come to a lot of our shows. Like, he would come to a lot of our shows because I wouldn't get him to referee. You know, he hated refereeing. He did referee the Bolero Spooky match, but that was because everybody in the room made a bet. And he was the only person I could get to referee. But he used to come to a lot of our shows, mainly because I wouldn't get him to referee. He could come and chill out. And, but now I never saw him handle a dog. He always had a handler. The whole time I knew Lester, I never seen him handle a dog, ever. Not in a roll, nothing. Never seen him touch a dog. I mean, I've seen him go over and pet one. And I've seen him breed some dogs. But I never seen him roll a dog, match a dog, nothing. He always had a handler. How about that? And his handler and I, man, we were fierce competitors. When we'd handle against each other, man, we'd bump into each other and fucking smack each other and talk shit to each other. And you know, but man, I never seen either one of them. I never seen either one of them in the box. Yeah, I never seen either one of them in the box. Uh, I mean, Lester, when you got Lester off the mountain and got him out on the street, man, he was just a regular guy like everybody else. I mean, me, Lester, and Floyd, we went down to Ricky's one time, and we flew down there, and we got laid over in Charlotte, and actually Lester drove home from Charlotte. I got laid over in Charlotte, and was that the trip we went to? I mean, I've been to. I mean, you know, he was just a regular guy, man. I mean, if you got to know him, he wasn't the aloof character that everybody thinks. He was just a pretty regular dude, man, like everybody else. I mean, you know, I mean, if I had to have any flaw with him, he was still friends with Ricky Jones till the end. I was surprised Ricky didn't show up at the funeral. I thought he was going to show up. You know, I was surprised at a lot of people that didn't show up for Lester's funeral. There were people that weren't there. I mean, that's Lester Hughes, you know. Um, I mean, mm-hmm. Yeah, he stayed friends with him. You know, he was one of the people that stayed friends with him. You know, I didn't really know what to think about that. Ricky owned Shady Lady. Mountain Man sold Shady Lady to Ricky. I mean, I really like them. One of my primary stud dogs was that Dick dog, and I don't know if you're familiar with him, but I used him as a stud in the '90s. I also bred directly to. Um, I also bred directly to Boudreaux's Maverick. But this was my stud dog right here. So I think it tells you what I think about Eli dogs. I like Boudreaux dogs. Well, again, you get into like looking at it if his pedigree's right. Red Boy, if you look at his pedigree, all those dogs are brindle dogs. You know, that Teal's Jeff, Teal's Sarge, all those dogs are brindle dogs. Teal's Sarge was a brindle dog. Teal's Jeff, brindle dog. So there's and here comes this red nosed dog that produces all these little bitty red nosed dogs. He doesn't throw any brindle dogs. Well, Maverick was pretty laid back, but when I met Maverick, he was an old dog. And most old dogs are laid back anyhow. Dick was a pretty vibrant dog. He wouldn't bite you, but he'd jump on you and he'd claw you, and he was a pretty wide open animal. You had to be careful around him. No, Floyd said them red dogs when they pop up, that's what you're supposed to inbreed off of. And that's what Floyd told me. He said when you breed them Eli dogs together, if a red dog pops up, you hang on to that. That's what you inbreed off of. And I get red dogs popping up out of my stuff. Valero's mother was a red dog, the runt bitch. Coming up closer to Petey Dog, Weasel's father was a red dog. His mother, the new Granny, was a red dog. Granny was a red dog. So I've got a bunch of red dogs in my pedigrees. No, never messed with any Jocko or Red Boy or any of that stuff. Never bred any of those dogs. No yellow, no none of that. Never messed with any of that stuff. No outlaw. Medlin's outlaw, who was another son of Teal's Jeff. None of that stuff. No. Well, I reckon there's plenty of stories about Don. I mean, he was there at the end. He was about crazier than a shithouse mouse. But you know, he wrote for me for years. He wrote for me for 10 years for the magazine, and he was always real loyal, and was a good writer, man. I've got lots and lots of letters from him. Um, I mean, he used to write me a letter a week, man. So, yeah, Andy's got a little bit of it coming through at that baby dog. Um, I went up to go see Don one time. I was visiting Jerry Clemens and sat up under the shade tree, burned one with him. We sat there and talked dogs for a couple hours and had a good time. I've got pictures on my computer that once I get to 1,000 subscribers, man, I put up some good pictures of Mayfield. I got great photographs of him. Oh, I swear it ate him up, man. It ate him up like it's eating me up. Man, this chair is comfortable. Best chair in the house. Well, my Chi Chi dog was the same way, past history. My Chi Chi dog was a hermaphrodite. When she'd come in heat, she'd have a penis would come out of her vagina. She had an aperture would come out of her vagina. And my vet said that it was her penis. And she'd come in heat. So, but she had two sex organs. Where are we at now? Got to get me those subscribers. I need them subscribers. All right, man. We're at 931. We done picked up 4 more. Picked up 4 more subscribers at the subscriber marathon, the subscribathon. I do have them every now and then, Amos. I had some pups back in 2019, and I kept the whole litter. Here, I'll show you one of them. This is the last litter I had. That's a tough question, man. They both produce awesome. I mean, Dick Dick produced Grand Champion Sweet Pea, and he produced that Norm Dog, which would have made a Grand Champion. So I mean, I guess number wise, Dick outproduced Two Eyes. But when you got to like second and third generation, Two Eyes, man, he just once you got Two Eyes into that second generation, where Two Eyes was the grandparents of the dogs. I mean, man, we really started getting some nice stuff. I mean, dogs like that Weasel dog, that Petey dog, the Clarence dog. These dogs really produced well, especially the Petey dog, the son of Two Eyes, the Spetty bitch, who was a double granddaughter of Bolero, daughter of Two Eyes. These dogs produce just phenomenally. Well, you got all that Maverick in there too, man, and the Bolero, and then you got Bolero. See, nobody else has got it with Bolero in it. I mean, that dog's pedigree I just put up is like 43% Bolero. Like if you did all the math and shit, it's like over 40% Bolero, and nobody's got that. Nobody, you know. And that's what's cool about that shit. Man, I don't know anything about them, sir. Well, know nothing about them, sir. 931. That's what I know about. I know about 931. I know I got 931 subscribers. I know they were saying it takes up to 22 months to get 1,000 subscribers. We're getting ready to do it in a month. Well, 2 months. We're going to get this shit done today. Today, we'll have us 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I guess. She's pretty funky bred, man. She's not so basic Eli Carver, though. She's got all that weird out blood in her. She's got all that Lonzo blood in her and all that Lopasse blood in her. And she's such a weird bred dog. I mean, when you look at Bolero's pedigree, she's. When you look at her pedigree, she's got. She's got a lot of outs in her besides just the Carver and the Eli. I mean, she was almost a scatterbred dog. I mean, it's really hard to say, man. That's why I've just bred forward off of her. She is the example for my breeding program. Is that I'm not really too concerned about how she's bred. So I just breed forward off of her. She was a great little dog, and I don't even worry about how she's bred. I just took her and bred her to the best studs I could breed her to. Then I took the stuff off of that and bred it to the best dogs I could breed it to again, and just kept breeding it like that. Finally, I produced a family, and then I took that family and bred the best dogs within the family to each other. Ended up with the same thing I started with. And the funny thing is, you ended up with the same stuff you started with. I mean, it just stayed the same. It was like nothing really changed. That was right before we went into Miss Homer. That was probably about 2 weeks before the Miss Homer match. That picture was taken of Bolero. We were about probably 2 weeks out, getting ready to go into that champion Miss Homer dog. And she went at 32 pounds into that bitch. The bitch she went into was a 4-time winner. At that time, Bolero was a 2-time winner. That's a Mountain Man story. That match was at Mountain Man's house. We went right to his house and went up there and did some of that right there. Did the old smackety smack. The old smackety smack. Mange. I had a little mange at one time. Um, and they're still undershot. Stomper and all those dogs were undershot. Bolero was undershot, and my dogs are still undershot. I don't worry about whether my dogs have got a straight mouth or not. Um, I don't really think that's got a whole lot to do with whether they're a bulldog or not. What their fucking teeth look like. So, you know, um, but they, uh, you know, just how they are. But the mange went away. Um, I was able to actually, I was actually able to breed that out and got rid of that. You know, all my dogs were undershot. You know, the Two Eyes, he had a straight mouth, but like I said, I don't worry about it. If they undershot, they undershot. If they're not, they're not. I mean, not that I can remember. How about you? Yeah, there you go. Uh, Always leaving bitches alone when they're having them puppies, man. I leave them out there in that big giant dog house. If it's fresh bedding in there, let them and Mother Nature do their thing. I ain't never had no trouble. Oh, yeah. I just didn't breed the dogs that had the mange, you know, and there were just mangy ones, and there were ones that weren't mangy, and the ones that were mangy, I didn't breed them, and it went away, and you know, yeah, I don't know that dog, but anything from Boyles, man, if you can get it directly from Ronald, um, you can't hurt. There's nothing wrong with getting those dogs from Ronald Boyles. Anything you can get directly from Ronald Boyles, I suggest you get it and get as many of them as you can. Um, I mean, the guy's an epic breeder, man. Um, I actually did breed a cold dog. I had a bitch named Bonnie. She was right out of Stomper, bred to his own mother, and that's a breed that I like to make. And matter of fact, that's how the mother of Donald's bred is out of Pucky, bred to his own mother. But I bred Stomper to his mother, and I produced the Bonnie bitch. And then I bred Bonnie, who was a cold bitch. I bred her to Champion Chinaman, and bred her to Chinaman himself. And that produced a really good litter of dogs, including the Sapella dog, which went on to become a registered merit bitch. Yeah, Barney Fife was very technical and knew a whole lot about conditioning and handling. I mean, in my opinion, he was one of the best. Um, uh, real tough to beat. I mean, you better pack a lunch. And, you know, he taught me a lot. I mean, I learned a whole lot of medical stuff from him. And the guy was smart as a whip, man. You got to read my book, David. I talk about Barney Fife in my book. Really good guy, man. We miss him. You know, get my book. Get my book. Buy Fat Bill. Buy Fat Bill. Go to the About section here on my YouTube page and order my book. And you can read all about Barney Fife. There's a nice little section in there. Mr. Mexico. Okay, I'll look him up. I don't see it. Nice dog. I like that Mr. Mexico. Yeah, I like that Mr. Mexico. He's a well-bred dog. She was a cur. She was a cur, but that bitch made register of merit. I gave her away. That's all in my book, man. You got to read my book. It's in my book. You got to read my book, man. Oh, here comes a pucky. Oh, here comes a pucky. Here comes a pucky. Why do you think I don't breed none of that stuff, man? The only reason I bred that stuff up. I can't find it. But I like that Mr. Mexico dog. Oh man, he produced a lot of nice dogs. All that stuff is modern. One of my favorite dogs that he produced was that P2 bitch, which is my house dog's mother. Um, Man, she was really, really special. Um, this is what I use now. I use I use this. I use that. I use that. Paris, what's going on? Check that out, Sean. But Clarence produced some nice dogs, D Jack. Let me show you. Let me show you some of the stuff he put on the ground. Oh yeah, man. I'll tell you what, Cardenas, he loved that bad times dog or hard times, Ashanti. Those guys were chasing after that hard times dog big time at the end. Um, they were all on that stuff, man. They were on that stuff 24/7. They was after that stuff. Yeah, man. Hooten's hard times. Cardenas and Morphin, man, they both said that was their favorite stud dog. They loved him, man. They said that the dog was producing dinosaurs. That was the word. Producing prehistoric bulldogs. That guy, yeah, that's how they're breeding that stuff. They're loading it up. Oh yeah. Yes, you should be. Bolero! Georgia Bulldog, what's going on? All right, past history, take it easy, man. Saber-tooth pit bulls. I hear you, Tom Bolin. I hear you. Well, freaking prehistoric fuckers, man. Got bone structure like my freaking arm. Yeah, Fred Flintstone. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Motherfucker owes me money. Blaireau still beats her. She takes the knife from her, throws it on the ground, and still beats her. The breeding I got coming up, I'm getting ready to breed a triple daughter of Clarence to a brother to that Rose dog. That's the one that Matt's getting ready to make. And then I'm breeding Rose to my Billy dog. Breeding I'm getting ready to make personally. I mean, I'm personally getting ready to breed this dog to. Hang on a second. That's the breeding I'm getting ready to make right there. I'm getting ready to breed those two dogs to each other. That's the breeding I'm making this summer. Me personally. Uh, Male on top, females on the bottom. Check it out. It's gonna be the shit right there. 3/4 fat bill and a quarter Billy. Where we at? Where we at? Aha, man, we at 734. We picking them up every minute. We're picking them up every minute. I hear you, John. I hear you. Man, I don't sell no dogs. I'm going to keep them. I'm not going to sell any of them. They're not for sale. I'll put some pictures up and let you look at them. But, we've been working years on making this breeding, man. We had to get that bitch off of Billy and fire my guns, raise her up, make the breeding to Cupid, raise up Arpeggio. That's taken 6 years. And this whole thing's taken almost 10 years to get to this point. So we're not going to sell any of them, man. We're going to hang on to them and check them out, So see how pretty they are. And take pictures of them and play with them. And all right, OD. You don't have to keep putting that up now. We try not to do a lot of bashing on here, I can't stand the motherfucker either. He owes me money. But don't put that up no more, okay? You know, he's a scumbag, but we just we're gonna leave that alone. Try to stay positive in here, man. He's a non-issue. We don't need to. We don't need to talk about that scumbag. You already said it once. Good Eli dog. I'll show you a good Eli dog. You want to see a good Eli dog? I'll show you a good Eli dog. Check this out. Here you go, Sean. Check this out. And you can breed to him too. He's a stud. No, I hear you, man. No, we just got the little Billy dog. That's all. No Red Boy Jocko Bolio train. Hey, Sean, there's you a good Eli dog you can breed to. And I got a half brother to him also. Um, and here's some Eli blood that Russ is breeding up. The TVK is breeding up with my shit. And then here's one more Eli dog. If you want to breed any of these Eli dogs, contact me. I don't want to talk about no stud feeds on here to these dogs. You can email me. There's just some Eli blood. I still got my Eli dogs. Y'all thought I didn't have them. I still got them. They're live and well, man. So you're welcome to breed to them. So, hell yeah, man. I like some Eli dogs now. You know me and my Eli dogs. I got to keep some Eli dogs laying around. I love them. I love them. It's a chucho, huh? It's a tripa. I need me a little midget to go get me some tripa tacos. You just need to contact me by email, Sean, to talk to me about that. No straws off of Two Eyes. Yeah, I actually did see some Morales dogs, and they're very good dogs. Very good dogs. Some of my trips to Mexico, I've seen some Morales dogs. Oh, is somebody beefing in here? Don't y'all be beefing in here now. No, I never heard of them. Y'all don't be beefing now. You know what'll happen. You start fighting, I kick you both out. Won't do all that shit. I wasn't paying attention. What are y'all talking about? I'll start paying attention. Y'all be nice. Y'all be nice. Be sweet. Be nice like you're supposed to be to your dogs, man. Who's done something nice for the dogs today? Huh? I got some old hot dogs in there. I'm going to go out and give them to all my dogs. All right, now let's no fighting. I hadn't seen it yet, Drew. Hadn't had a chance to see it. Did you send it to my email? I haven't seen that dog, man. Yeah, y'all be cool. Yours is swimming in the pool right now? Oh, that's a good treat. That's a good treat. What other treats y'all done for your dogs today? Anybody make anything special for them to eat? Yeah, I got some old hot dogs, man. I'm gonna grill them, and I'm gonna grill them hot dogs and give them to the dogs grilled. They gonna love them. They gonna love them. Oh yeah, Shoot, maybe I'll grab my camera up and. Oh, you doing hamburger today? Nice. That's all a treat for them. Man, that shit's expensive now. I mean, hamburger's $4 a pound. What happened to 99 cent a pound hamburger? Where'd that go? I mean, or even like $1.99 a pound hamburger. Where'd that go? What happened to $1.99 a pound hamburger? We used to grind up those the giraffe necks and the kangaroo legs and make all that, grind up all that cheap meat. Make that cheap hamburger, man. What happened to all that? That pink slime, man. Where'd the pink slime go? I like feeding that stuff. You can't buy it no more. Uh-oh, been on 2 hours. Offline here in a little while, and uh-oh, you hooked them up with McDonald's? You know, I believe that comes from that Sue B dog on Stomper's side. Stomper's, there's the brindle dog, that Sue B dog was a brindle dog, and I think that's where it comes from. But a lot of people say that the brindle means that the dog's a mule, that it's just a cross, is what brindle means. Is that it's a cross of all the lines inside there, and that's why it comes up brindle. Well, who knows? Here, I'll show you where the brindle come from. How about that? It's easier for me just to show you than there's a brindle dog in her pedigree. I think it comes from this dog. I think it comes from this dog right here. Joey, what's up, my man? What's going on, buddy? That's good to see you, man. My man, Joey. Hey, hey, hey. Well, Taz looked just like Bolero. The other way around. The other way around. It was the same breeding. It was basically the same breeding. You know, because it was a triple daughter of Pedro with Bolero's mother on the bottom. Oh, nice, man. Nice. You up in San Francisco? Seeing family? Just sweet, man. I hope you have a great time. The old two-tone blood. Two-tone blood. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Woo! We're up to 934 subscribers. We're 66 away from our number. We need 66 more subscribers. Hey, Joey, everybody you see, man, get them to subscribe. I need 66 more subscribers to hit 1,000. That's what we're doing, having the subscribe-a-thon. I need 66 more subscribers. Y'all want to look at some pictures? You can look at some pictures. Got some pictures. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Turn them on to it, man. Turn them on to it. No. But, oh, I appreciate it, man. No, I got a picture of suicide. But, I, got I got a good picture of suicide. I got good pictures of her sister, the new granny dog, or the granny dog. I found a cool picture the other day where we were talking about the blue-eyed dog, and Two Eyes threw a blue-eyed dog when we bred him to one of those Vinagro dogs, a Liz's, and he threw these two pups. And you see that white puppy right there with the red on it, the red-nosed pup with the white. His left eye is blue. That pup on the left over there. That puppy right there, his left eye is blue. And that's out of Two Eyes. Yeah. Now there's a picture of that's Suicide's sister. No, wait a minute. That's Suicide. Is that Suicide or New Granny? No, that's Suicide. That's Suicide and Bolero playing. Hard to see. That's the Suicide dog playing with Bolero. No, that's at my house. That's at my house. I'm going to put that picture in the book. That's a good one. Put that picture in the box. Oh, no, there's a good picture. You're talking about the Suicide dog. That's the granny bitch. That's the granny bitch out of Chinaman and Bolero. She was right out of Chinaman and Bolero. She's belly full of Two Eyes puppies in that picture. Check it out. You see who that is I'm hanging out with? That's AJ Foyt. And Eddie Cheever took that picture. That's a pretty cool picture right there. That's some of my racing stuff. Y'all don't even know about my racing life. Don't even know about that stuff. There's AJ and Eddie down on the track. Y'all don't even know about that stuff. Here's a picture of Hard Times. There's Hooten's Hard Times. I need to put that up on Facebook. You know what? I'm going to take a break, eat some dinner, put a couple pictures up on Facebook. I'm going to come back after 8 o'clock. Oh, I put them up. Oh, y'all want to check my Facebook out? Oh, yeah, y'all got to check my Facebook out. Hang on. FACEBOOK.com/. Yeah, I try not to get in no beef, man. And you can't do it here. If you do it here, I kick you out. There you go, Hive. Yeah, look, I'll be right back. I'm just going to throw some pictures up, and I'm going to go fix something to eat. And I've got to take care of some orders too. I had been out of USB sticks, and I've got some orders that I gotta fill. So but and I'm gonna pay closer attention to these guys that are arguing, and I see that arguing shit, man. I'll just throw you out. Yeah, I don't need that stuff, man. That ain't what we're here for. When we're here to talk about taking care of our animals, you know, studying the history. And but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go cook some hot dogs for my babies, man. It's all right, Southtown. Go ahead and have your word, man. Y'all, all righty. Shit. Got me interested now. Yeah, why is he fake? Oh man, Peds Online is nothing but a. It's just a like a picture. It's just a photograph. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a photograph that you share with people. It's like Photo Bucket. Peds Online is just like Photo Bucket. Doesn't mean a thing. It has no meaning. It means as much as someone talking shit. You know, I'm the same as you, Shani. I'm not. I'm not. I think a lot of us are. Most dog people are like that. They don't. They don't care what anybody thinks about them. If they did, they wouldn't have a yard full of bulldogs, would they? Huh? They wouldn't have a damn rebel flag hanging on their wall, would they? No. Anyhow, you guys behave yourselves and keep that shit out of here. I don't want to hear about it.